Rafael and Ando Senpai are dominating the race at the moment, followed closely by Anonymous Ninity 3 and Just Jazik. Cedric and Smurf20 are not far behind, and anything can happen in this exciting race. Yamonda and Tenkaminen 704 have surged to third place, overtaking Anonymous Ninity 3 and Just Jazik in an exciting maneuver. The quartet is now fiercely competing for the coveted third position. Moreover, Air 40 and Maya have advanced to fifth place after passing Kamikaze 38 and Edelbach in a well-executed move. Gary Z and Android have made a strong move up to 6th place, passing in 29 Kia and Haruto 5. Susanne Greenberg and Roadhog 29, 389, are now in 11th place after overtaking Mama Hasta and Moki. Knogba 77 and Chieftain X have advanced to 14th place by passing Sneeko 515 and Formula Onwards. Rizaldi Adha and Amy have slipped down to 29th place. Mama Hasta and Moki are now in 11th place, passing Koki Baninity and Serena 27. Habib 3 and Mihawk Istulakar have climbed to 18th place, overtaking Wayne Trey 94 and Makoason 1980. Cedric and Smurf20 dropped to P19, facing challenges. Gary Z and Andreic advanced to 5, surpassing N29 Kia and Haruto 5 to Total. N29 Kia and Haruto 5 climbed to 6, overtaking Kamikaze 38 and Edelbach Bart 2. Ayafael and Ando Senpai are out in front, with Anonymous Ninity 3 and Just Jazik closely following in second place, and Jamonti and Tenkaminen 704 rounding out the top 3 as they navigate through the twists and turns of the track. Everybody's in for the battle, even defending can lead to some surprises. That rust damage might just add a bit of character to the competition. Let's see how they recover from that. N29 Kia and Haruto 5 have advanced to 5, surpassing Kamikaze 38 and Edelbach Dotto. Kamikaze 38 and Edelbach have moved up to 6, overtaking Dakota Snake. Dakota Snake has climbed to 7, passing Mama Hasta and Moki. N29 Kia and Haruto 5 have slipped to P12, facing some challenges. Air 40 and Maya have made impressive moves, climbing to P3 ahead of Drummond in Tankaman in 7 Hor 4. Kamikaze 38 and Edelbach have advanced to 5, overtaking Dakota Snake in the process. Let's hope everyone can keep it on the track for a bit longer. It's all part of the fun racing chaos, right? Grinning face, with smiling eyes. Dakota Snake is struggling, dropping to 20th place. Mama Hester and Moki now hold 6th place after passing Koki Beninity and Sabini 27. Koki Beninity and Sabin 27 advanced to 7th place, overtaking Nalka 77 and Chieftain Axe. Bobardo and Okayoki 3 are struggling, dropping back to 16th place. Suzanne Greenback and Rodhoff 29, 389 have advanced to 9th place, surpassing Mirasol and Obelixamax. Mirasol and Obelixamax have climbed to 10th place, overtaking Hugger 3 and Mihawk's Dulaker. Hey there, Mickey Miss. Welcome back to the race car action. We're glad to have you back in the driver's seat. Lobardo and Okayoki 3 face setbacks, dropping to P19. Kyuexami and Fire Skies make impressive gains, moving up to P23 after overtaking 4 cars. Famaka and Ujajon 7 are on a hunt, closing in on Cydric and Smurf 20 by reducing the gap to 569.8 seconds. Kyuexami and Fire Skies are gaining on N29 Kie and Haruto 5, reducing the gap by 586.9 seconds. Cedric and Smurf 20 are closing in on Andromeda 673 and UG Nitro, cutting the distance by 573 seconds. Koki Benenity and Sabanet 27 have advanced to 16, surpassing Huggard 3 and Mihawk's Juliker. Hot Wheels Skidoo and Komodo 3 have advanced to 10th place, surpassing Amundsen and Paula Kostanin. Meanwhile, Amundsen and Paula Kostanin have moved up to 11th place, overtaking Siku 515 and Formula Unworlds. Snaku 515 and Formula Unworlds have progressed to 12th place, passing Greninjaben Elvonani in the rankings. Welcome back, Samu Sorare. Glad to have you back in the virtual race car spectating crew. Let's enjoy the AI-driven mayhem together. Hot Wheels Skidon and Komodo 3 advanced to 10th position, passing Amin-san and Polo Kostanin. Amin-san and Polo Kostanin climbed to 11th place, overtaking Sekou 515 and Formula on World. Wayne Tre 94 and Lukwison 1980 progressed to 14th place, surpassing Grinijib and Elvanini. Error 40 and Maya and Jamande and Tankaminin 7, 104 are in a battle for P3. Grinijib and Elvanini are reeling in Wayne Trinity 4 and Lacroisson 1980, closing the gap by 2.7 seconds. Koki Beninity and Sabine 27 have moved up to 17, overtaking Dufdad and Lazalogst. Deco Snake has advanced to P24, surpassing Gary Z and Andrei H in the process. Hot Wheels Skidon in the Lancia 37 is trying to hold off Komodo 3, also in a Lancia 37, while Amin-san and Polo Kostanin in the Lancia ACV are determined to snatch the 10th spot. The tension is high as these four drivers vie for position. Kamikaze 38 and Edelbach have made a bold move to claim the 4th position, surpassing A. Arafaye and Ando Senpai. Amin-san and Polo Kostanin are also on the rise, now 10th place after overtaking Hot Wheels Skidon and Komodo 3. Gamande and Tankamen 704 have made an impressive move to secure the 2nd position, surpassing Air 40 and Maya. The battle intensifies between Jamande, Tankamen 704, Air 40, and Maya for the coveted 2nd spot. Amin-san and Polo Kostanin have also made a significant advancement, climbing to 9th place after overtaking Hot Wheels Skidon and Komodo 3. Wayne Trinity 4 and Lacroisson 1980 have made a solid move up to 13th place, surpassing A. Rafael and Ando Senpai. Famaka and Iujon 7 have also shown progress, climbing to 24th place, overtaking Kyuizemi and Fire Skies. Gamande Tankamaining 74, Air 40, and Maya are fiercely competing for the 2nd position. Nalga 77 and Chieftain-Axe have made impressive progress, now in 6th place after overtaking Mirasol and Obelix Max. Grinijib and Elvaneni are gaining on Wayne 94 in Lacroisson 1980, reducing the distance by 2.2 seconds. Mirasol and Obelix Amax have advanced to 7th place, surpassing Suzanne Greenberg and Roadhog 29,389. Amundsen and Paulo Costanin are closing in on Susanna Greenberg and Roadhog 29,389, reducing the distance by 2.1 seconds. Famaka and Ius Jonsson have climbed to 23rd place, overtaking Rizaldi Ada and Amy. Koki Beninity and Sabinet 27 are making gains on Bobardo and Okayoki 3, reducing the distance by 2.2 seconds. Wunziri Sky and Kazashuk have advanced to P19, passing Aerofail and Ando Senpai. Additionally, Andromeda 673 and UG Nitro have climbed to P26, overtaking Gary Z and Underwells Walkage. Snooker 515 in Formula On Worlds have advanced to the 11th position, surpassing Amundsen and Paula Kostanen. Dakota Snake is catching up to Aerofail and Ando Senpai, narrowing the gap by 202.5 seconds. Yugzami and Fire Skies are quickly closing in on Rizaldi Ada and Amy, reducing the distance by 356.6 seconds. Hot Wheels Skidon and Komodo 3 are reeling in Suzanne Greenberg and Roadhog 29,389, shortening the gap by 3.1 seconds. Andromeda 673 and UG Nitro are making a strong push towards Kukzami and Fire Skies, reducing the gap by 265.6 seconds. Impressive progress from Bobardo and Okayoki 3 as they climb to 14, overtaking Amundsen and Paula Kostanin. Keep an eye on the intense dynamics of this race. Yamonda and Tankamainen 704 have surged into first place, passing Anonymous 93 and Just Jazzy. Maya is now hot on their trail, narrowing the distance by 2.6 seconds. Naga 77 and Chieftain Axe are making moves, climbing to 6th place by overtaking Suzanne Greenberg and Roadhog 29,389. Anonymous Ninity 3 and Just Jazik have surged to the front, seizing Pone from Air 40 and Maya. Air 40 and Maya now hold P2 after overtaking Jamond and Tankamine 704. Andromeda 673 and UG Nitro have made gains, climbing to P25 by passing Rizaldi, Ada and Amy. Mama Hasta and Moki are rapidly catching up to Kamikaze 38 and Edelbach, reducing the gap by 29.2 seconds. Additionally, Bobardo and Okayoki 3 have made a move up to P13 by overtaking Mirasol and Obelixamax. Gamonda and Tankaman in 704 are on the move, charging towards Anonymous Thinity 3 and Just Jazik with impressive speed, reducing the gap by a significant 25.4 seconds. Kokibanenity and 7A27 have advanced to 14th place, surpassing Duff Dad and Lazy Loxt in the process. Duff Dad and Lazy Loxt have climbed to 15th place, overtaking Mirasol and Obelixamax. Bamaka and Uyuzjon 7 have made their way up to 20th place, surpassing Waziria Sky and Kazashuk in the standings. Gabardo and Okayoki 3 have made a swift move, advancing to 12th position by overtaking Waintra 94 and 1980. Kyoxami and Fireskies are making moves, climbing up to the 23rd position by passing Ayarafil and Ando Senpai T-Wall. Greeniev and Elvonani are making impressive strides, narrowing the gap to Mamahasta and Moki by a significant 27.2 seconds. Meanwhile, Emidson and Paulo Costanin have climbed to 15, passing Duff Dad and Laserlugst in the process. Kokibanenity and 727 are making significant progress, catching up to Waintrain 94 and Lacroixon 1980 by reducing the gap by 7.6 seconds. A similar scenario is unfolding with Nira Sol and Obelixamax swiftly closing in on Duff Dad and Lyserloxt, decreasing the gap by a whopping 54.9 seconds. The intense chase continues as Kokibanenity and 727 continue to narrow the distance to Waintra 94 and Lacroixon 1980 by 7.6 seconds. Hey there someone. Welcome back to the racetrack. You didn't miss the action, it's just getting started. Good to have you back in the driver's seat. Waziria Sky and Kazashuk are making a strong push, reducing the gap to Famaka and Oyujon 7 by 503.6 seconds. Andromeda 603 and Ug Nitro are also gaining ground on Arafale and Ando Senpai, closing in by 71.5 seconds. Waintra 94 and Lacroixon 1980 have climbed to P12, passing Bobardo and Okayoki 320. Koki Beninati and Sabina 27 are making a strong push, catching up to Bobardo and Okayoki 3, reducing the gap by 6.9 seconds. Meanwhile, Decada Snake is on the move, advancing to 16 after overtaking Amundsen and Paula Kostanin. Anonymous Nina T3, Just Jazik and Air 40 are fighting it out for P2 Doe. Bamaka and Uyuzdun 7 have advanced to 17, passing Amundsen and Paula Kostanin. Winzerius Guy and Kazashuk have climbed to P20, overtaking Mirasol and Obelixa Max Desemare. Air 40 has secured P2 by passing Anonymous Nina T3 and Just Jazik Gadar. Mirasol and Obelixa Max are making a strong move, tightening the distance to Amundsen and Paula Kostanin by 267.8 seconds. Winzerius Guy and Kazashuk have advanced to P19, surpassing Amundsen and Paula Kostanin. The battle intensifies as Mirasol and Obelixa Max continue to close in on Amundsen and Paula Kostanin with remarkable speed. Winzerius Guy and Kazashuk are making impressive gains, closing in on Famaka and Uyuzdun 7 by 14.5 seconds. Koki Binati and Subinate 27 have advanced to 13th place, surpassing Bobardo and Okayoki 3. Dafdad and Lazilogst are now in 17th position, overtaking Famaka and Uyuzdun 7. Gunihinjib and Evoneni are on a mission, catching up to Hot Wheels Skidone and Komodo 3. Huggets Free and Mihawk's Julakar are making a significant move, closing in on Bobardo and Okayoki 3 to 3. Meanwhile, Duff Dad and Lazilogst are steadily gaining on Decada Snake. The race dynamics are rapidly changing. Anonymous 3 and Just Jazik are now in 3rd place, after passing Kamikaze 38 and Edelbok Ting. Hot Wheels Skidumon and Komodo 3 have advanced to 8th place, surpassing Susan Greenberg and Roadhog 29, 389. Wayne Tra 94 and Lacroisson 1980 are making gains on Snooker 5, 115 and Formula on Worlds, reducing the distance by 3.2 seconds. Koki Beninanity and Sebina 27 have made a solid move, now at 12th place after overtaking Grananjeb and Elvanani. Serious Guy and Kazashuk are climbing too, now up to 17th after passing Duff Dad and Loizalogs. Anonymazanity 3 and Just Jizik have made impressive moves, advancing to the 5th position by overtaking Nalga 77 and Chieftainat. Aminsan and Polo Kostanen are making a rapid advance, catching up to Famaka and Uyushon Savin, reducing the gap by 459.5 seconds. They are really picking up the pace and closing in on the leading pack. Serious Guy and Kazashuk are making a strong comeback, reducing the gap to Dakota Snake from Racing Potatoes by 88.4 seconds. The pressure is on as they continue to close in on Dakota Snake. Aminsan and Paulo Kostanane have advanced to 18th place, surpassing Duffdad and Laserdoxt in the process. Hugad 3 and Mihawk Eastjulakar have advanced to 13th place, surpassing Greninjib and Elvaneni in the process. An interesting turn of events in this part of the race. Dakula Snake is making a strong comeback, closing in on Serious Guy and Kazashuk with an impressive reduction of 342.6 seconds. However, Serious Guy and Kazashuk managed to overtake Dakota Snake, moving up to 15. The battle between these drivers is intensifying as Dakota Snake continues to push harder, narrowing the gap once again by 342.6 seconds. Koki Beninity and Sabina 27 are quickly gaining on Waintra 94 and Makwason 1980, reducing the gap by 3.4 seconds. Mama Hesta and Moki are catching up to Kamikaze 38 and Edelbach, reducing the distance by 2.8 seconds. Mama Hasta and Moki are catching up to Kamikaze 38 and Edelbach, reducing the difference by 2 seconds. Hot Wheels Skidon, Komodo Freak, Suzanne Greenberg, and Roadhog 29, 389 are all fighting fiercely for the 8th position on the track. Over in 14th place, Wazirius Guy and Kazashuk have made some impressive moves, passing Grinenjib and Elwoneni in the standings. Wazirius Guy and Kazashuk are climbing up to 13th, passing Snake from Team Racing Potatoes. Snake responds by taking over Hugged 3 and Mihawk's Julakar, now in 14th position. Snake has advanced to position 13, successfully passing Wazirius Guy and Kazashuk in the process. F40 and Maya have significantly closed the gap with Jamondi and Tenkaminin Selvai 18.6 seconds. Snake is making a rapid advance on Koki Beninity and Sabina 27, reducing the gap by a staggering 275.8 seconds. The competition is heating up as the race unfolds. Mama Hasta and Moki are making a swift advance towards Kamikaze 38 and Edelbach, narrowing the gap by 6.44 seconds. Air 40 and Maya have jumped to P2 after overtaking Kamikaze 38 and Edelbach. The duo of Mama Hasta and Moki continues to close in on Kamikaze 38 and Edelbach, reducing the distance by 6.4 seconds. Anonymous Ninity 3 and Just Jezik have advanced to 4th place, successfully passing Nalga 77 and Chieftain X. Nalga 77 and Chieftain X have surged to 5th place, surpassing Mama Hasta and Moki. Snake has climbed to 12th place, overtaking Koki Beninity and Sabini 27. Deca Snake is swiftly catching up to Waintre 94 and La Croissant 1980, reducing the gap by 231.6 seconds. That's the spirit, okay 3. Consistency is key in racing, keep pushing. Anonymous T3 and Just Jezik are making moves, reeling in Kamikaze 38 and Edelbock by reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Anonymous T3 and Just Jezik are making significant strides as they catch up to Kamikaze 38 and Edelbach, reducing the distance by 2.2 seconds. Flower 77 and Chieftain X are fiercely contesting 5, both piloting Lancia 37s, while Mama Huster and Moki are right on their tail in Ford RS 200s. It's a thrilling battle for position as they navigate the track. Andromeda 673 and UG Nitro showing some strong moves, climbing up to 20th place by overtaking Famaka and EU's John 7. Hey Shiproman, welcome back to the stream. It's race day and we've got some epic AI cars tearing up the track. Buckle up and enjoy the show. Racing Car Fire # Racing Revive. Hey Mama Hasta, welcome back to the racetrack. Good to see you again. Let's enjoy some AI-powered racing together. Welcome back Mama Hasta. It's great to have you back in the fast lane with us again. Checkered flag party popper. Andromeda 673 and UG Nitro have made a strong move up to 19th place, overtaking Duff Dad and Liza Loxt in the process. Duff Dad and Laserlocks are making a swift move, catching up to Andromeda 673 and UG Nitro, reducing the gap by a significant 287.2 seconds. Meanwhile, Sniku 515 and Formula One Worlds have advanced to 9th place, surpassing Suzanne Greenberg and Roadhog 29, 389. It's an intense battle for the 9th position between Sniku 515 and Formula One Worlds and Suzanne Greenberg and Roadhog 29, 389. Andromeda 673 and UG Nitro have made a move, now in 18th place after overtaking Bobardo and Okayoki 3. Bobardo and Okayoki 3 are making a strong push, closing in on Amundsen and Polokosnin by reducing the gap by 407.5 seconds. Andromeda 670 and UG Nitro have made a solid move to 17, overtaking Amundsen and Polokosnin. Keep an eye on the intense battle unfolding between these skilled drivers. Mama Hasta and Moki have advanced up Fower, surpassing Nalga 77 and Chieftain X. Nalga 77 and Chieftain X have climbed to 5, overtaking Anonymous Ninty 3 and Just Jazik Gaita. Hot Wheels Ski Don and Komodo 3 are making impressive gains, catching up to Anonymous Ninty 3 and Just Jazz 8 with a 21.9 second reduction in the gap. Andromeda 673 and UG Nitro making moves, now in 16th place after overtaking Greninjeb and El Vonini. Andromeda 673 and UG Nitro have advanced to 15th place, successfully passing Hugub 3 and Mihawk Itztulekar in the race. Bobardo and Okayoki 3 are rapidly catching up to Amundsen and Polokosny, reducing the gap by 531.7 seconds. Era 40 and Maya is making significant progress, closing in on Jamande and Tenkaminen 704 by reducing the gap by 5.1 seconds. Snaku 515 and Formula One Worlds are now in 9th place after passing Suzanne Greenberg and Roadhog 29, 389. Aminsan and Paulo Kostanin have climbed to 15th place after overtaking Andromeda 6, 173 and UG Nitro. Haha, sounds like there's quite the party going on in the chat with all the lulls and O's events. Who knew racing could be this entertaining both on and off the track? Knallgas 77 and Chieftain X are making a strong move towards Mama Hasta and Moki, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. Duffdad and Lysilox are making significant gains on Grenajib and Elvoneni, reducing the gap by 554.8 seconds. Bobardo and Akayoki 3 have surged to P18, overtaking Grenajib and Elvoneni. The chase from Duffdad and Lazylox continues as they relink Grenajib and Elvoneni, cutting the deficit by 554.8 seconds. Koki Benenity and 7A27 are making significant gains, catching up to Wayne Trey 94 and Luc Rasson 1980, reducing the gap by an impressive 462.3 seconds. Additionally, Duffdad and Lysilox have advanced to P19, surpassing Grenajib and Elvoneni in the rankings. Air 40, and Maya is now closing in on Germonde and Tenkaminin 704, cutting the gap by 5.2 seconds. Bobardo and Okayoki 3 have made a move up to 16, passing Andromeda 673 and UG Nitro. Koki Benenity and 7A27 have made a swift move, climbing up to 12th place by passing Wayne Trey 94 and Luc Rasson 1980. Bobardo and Okayoki 3 are on the move, advancing to 15th place by overtaking Aminsan and Paulo Kostanin. Kamikaze 38 and Edelbach have smoothly maneuvered up to P2, overtaking Air 40 and Maya in an impressive display of skill. Bobardo and Okiyoki 3 are making significant gains, reducing the distance to Wu's Serious Guy and Kazu's Shock by an impressive 163.7 seconds. Mama Hasta and Moki are making strides, reducing the gap to 40, and Maya by 31.1 seconds. Cookie Beninity and Sabanet27 are catching up to Decoder Snake from Team Racing Potatoes, closing in by 274.8 seconds. Bobardo and an Okiyoki 3 are swiftly closing in on Wazirius Sky and Kazushuk, narrowing the gap by 29.1 seconds. Maya has impressively secured the second position, surpassing both Kamikaze 88 and Edelbach. Mama Hasta and Moki are making a strong move, closing in on Kamikaze 38 and Edelbach by a significant 32.6 seconds. Knolba 77 and Chieftainax have swiftly surged to 5th place, surpassing both Mama Hasta and Moki in the process. Rizaldi, Ada and Amy have advanced to P23, surpassing Famaka and Yves Jonsovin in the process. Koki Unity and Sabanet27 are making significant strides, reducing the gap to Dakota Snake by 153.9 seconds. Hot Wheels Guidon and Komodo Threak are also gaining on Mama Hasta and Moki, closing in by 4.1 seconds. The battle for positions is heating up with some impressive maneuvers from the drivers. Kokibinanity and Sabanet27 have made a strong move, advancing to P11 by overtaking Dakota Snake in an impressive display of skill. Rizaldi, Adha and Amy making moves, now up to P21 after overtaking Neurosol and Obelix Max. Mirasol and Obelix Max are rapidly catching up to Rizaldi, Atta and Amy, reducing the gap by 207.2 seconds. Susanne Greenberg and Roadhog 29389 are making gains on Snooku 515 and Formula on Worlds, reducing the difference by 3.7 seconds. Susanne Reinberg and Roadhog 389 are rapidly catching up to Snooker 515 and Formula on Worlds, decreasing the distance by 2.3 seconds. Mirasol and Obelix Max are rapidly catching up to Rizaldi, Adha and Amy, reducing the gap by 14 seconds. Amundsen and Polakostani are making a significant move, reducing the gap to Bobardo and Okayoki 3 by a whopping 160.4 seconds. Mirasol and Obelix Max are making significant gains on Greenijig and Elvoneni, reducing the gap by 555.7 seconds. Rizaldi, Atta and Amy have climbed to P20, overtaking Greenijig and Elvoneni. It's a tight battle up front as Mirasol and Obelix Max continue to close in on Greenijig and Elvoneni, narrowing the gap by 555.7 seconds. Mirasol and Obelix Max have advanced to 21st place, surpassing Greenijig and Elvoneni in the process. Mirasol and Obelix Max are making significant gains on Hugo 3 and Mihok Kitsulakur, reducing the gap by 551.7 seconds. Amundsen and Polakostani have advanced to 14, surpassing Wazirius Guy and Kazusha. Mirasol and Obelix Max continue to close in on Hug 3 and Mihok Kitsulakur, cutting the distance by 551.7 seconds. Hot Wheels Skidone and Komodo 3 are putting pressure on Mamahasta and Moki, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Mirasol and Obelix Max have made a strong move up to P19, overtaking Andromeda 673 and UG Nitro. Gala 77, and Chieftain X climbed to 4th place, passing anonymous Ninity 3, and Just Jazik. Meanwhile, Bobardo and Okayoki 3 make gains to 15th place, overtaking was Sirius Guy and Kazusha. The battle for 15th intensifies between Bobardo and Okayoki 3 in a Lancia SUV, and was Sirius Guy and Kazusha in the Citroen BX 40. Mirasol and Obelix Amax have advanced to 17th place, surpassing Rizaldi Ata and Amy in the race. Currently, Air 40 and Maya are locked in a tight battle for 2nd place, with Kamikaze 38 and Edelbach also in the mix. The competition for the podium spots is heating up. Wunzerius Guy and Kazushuk have advanced to 15th place, successfully passing Amundsen and Paulo Costanin in the process. Amundsen and Paulo Costanin have made a swift move up to 15th place, overtaking Wunzerius Guy and Kazushuk in the process. Wunzerius Guy and Kazushuk are on the move, now up to 15th place after overtaking Amundsen and Paulo Costanin. Maya is holding on to Pichu with Kamikaze 38, and Edelbach right on their tail in an intense battle. Amundsen and Paulo Costanin are making a strong move, reducing the distance to Bobardo and Okayoki 3 by 3 seconds. A thrilling battle for position is unfolding as they chase down the leading cars. Snake is on the move, advancing to 11th place by overtaking Koki by Ninity and Sabina 27. Mirasol and Obelix Amax are on a fast approach towards Wunzerius Guy and Kazushuk, reducing the gap by substantial 544.8 seconds. Duff Dad and Lazy Locks are also making gains, closing in on Rizaldi Ada and Amy by 6.7 seconds. Kamikaze 38 and Edelbach have climbed to 2nd place, overtaking Air 40 and Maya in the process. Mirasol and Obelix Amax are gaining on Wunzerius Guy and Kazushuk, reducing the difference by 2.7 seconds. Rizaldi Ada and Amy have advanced to 18th place, passing Duff Dad and Lizilo Elkst in the process. Duff Dad and Lazy Lux have advanced to Pay Team, surpassing Rizaldi Ada and Amy in the process. when Serious Guy and Kazashuk are making a strong move, reducing the gap to Amundsen and Paula Kostanin by 40.4 seconds. The pressure is definitely on for Amundsen and Paula Kostanin, as they have to defend their positions against the fast-approaching Osiris Guy and Kazashuk. Amundsen and Paula Kostanin have climbed to the 14th position, surpassing Gobardo and Okayoki 3 in the process. Mama Hasta and Moki are gaining on Anonymous Nini 3, and Just Jazik, decreasing the margin by 2.8 seconds. Gobardo and Okayoki 3 have made a strong move, advancing to 15th place by overtaking with Serious Guy and Kazashuk. When Serious Guy and Kazashuk are making moves, advancing to 15th place by overtaking Gobardo and Okayoki 3. Welcome back, Vexer of Zeroid. Glad to have you back in the race car spectating action. Naga 77 and Chieftain X have made a strong move, advancing to 3rd place by overtaking Air 40 and Mayada. Anonymous Nina T3 and Just Jazik are making impressive progress, catching up to Air 40 and Maya by reducing the gap by a significant 28.5 seconds. The race up the front is heating up as they continue to close in on the leaders. Gobardo and Okayoki 3 are making moves, advancing to 15th place by overtaking with Serious Guy and Kazashuk. Kamikaze 38 and Edelbach are making significant strides, swiftly closing in on Jamande and 10 coming in 704, reducing the gap by a whopping 17.6 seconds. The chase is on. Galaga 77 and Chieftain Axe are making a strong move, narrowing the gap to Kamikaze 38 and Edelbock by 24.2 seconds. Their strategic racing is paying off as they steadily catch up to the competition. Hot Wheels Skido and Komodo 3 have made a significant move up to 6th place, surpassing Mama Hasta and Loki in the process. Bobardo and Okayoki 3 are on the move, now in 15th place after overtaking Waziri Sky and Kasishut. Duff Dad and Laserloxt are also making moves, climbing to 17th place by passing Nira Sol and Obelix Max. Mama Hasta and Moki have advanced to 6th place, surpassing Hot Wheels Skidon and Komodo 3 in the process. Maya has made a solid move up to 3rd place, passing Anonymous Nina T3 and Just Jazik Chante. Anonymous Nina T3 and Just Jazik are now in 4th place after overtaking Nalgas 27 and Chieftain Axe. Amidsan and Polokostanin have advanced to 12th place, surpassing Koki by Ninity and Sabin 27. Snarka 515 and 4 Million Worlds are making impressive progress, reducing the gap to Hot Wheels Skidon and Komodo 3 by a significant 30 seconds. Keep an eye on this exciting development as they continue to close in on the competition. Wunzirius Guy and Kazushuk are making moves, climbing to the 15th position by overtaking Bobardo and Okayoki 3. Suzanne Greenberg and Roadhop 29 389 are rapidly catching up to Smiku 515 and Formula on Worlds, reducing the gap by 591.2 seconds. The pressure is on as they continue to close in on the leading cars. Kamikaze38 said, "Hey Amy, these cars are going to have a lot of quality time in the paint shop when this race is over." Oh, definitely. They'll be getting a nice spa treatment in the paint shop after all that rough racing. Welcome back, Dermonde. We've missed having you here at the racetrack. Bobardo and Okayoki 3 are making a significant move, catching up to a serious guy and Kazushuk by narrowing the gap by 500 seconds. Susanne Greenberg and Roadhog 29, 389, have climbed to P9, surpassing Hot Wheels Skidone and Komodo 3. The battle intensifies as Bobardo and Okayoki 3 continue to close in on with serious guy and Kazushuk, decreasing the gap by 500 seconds. Bobardo and Okayoki 3 have made a move, advancing to the 15th position by overtaking the serious guy and Kazushuk.
Sharp right. Fast, sharp right. Sharp right. Sharp right. Listen. 50 downhill, triple caution. Triple caution, stay center. Triple caution, stay center. Concentrate, Sammy, please. Medium left, long, 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 long. Turn in. Medium left, medium left. Medium left, nice and easy. Turn. Throttle. Fast, medium left, long, long. In. Medium right, concentrate. Medium left, medium left, medium left. Listen to my calls. Into double caution jump. Double caution jump. No, stay on road. Sammy, please. Sammy. Fast, medium right. Listen to the call. Sammy, please listen to the call. Sharp left.
Knowlga77 and Chieftain Axe are making moves, advancing to 4th place by overtaking Anonymous Ninity 3 and Just Jazzy. Knowlga77 and Chieftain Axe are showing impressive speed, catching up to Air 40 and Maya, reducing the distance by 3.2 seconds. Mama Hasta and Mogi are steadily gaining on Anonymous Ninty 3 and Just Jazik, reducing the gap by 25.4 seconds. Anonymous 93 and Just Jazik are making a move on Nalga 77 and Chieftain Axe, narrowing the gap by 2.6 seconds. Amazon and Polo Costanen are making significant gains on Waintre 94 and Le Croissant 1980, reducing the distance by a remarkable 543.2 seconds. Anonymous 93 and Just Jazik have successfully progressed to power, surpassing Nolga 77 and Chieftain Axe on the track. The Ford RS200, driven by Anonymous 93 and Just Jazik, is fiercely competing against Nolga 77 and Chieftain Axe's Lancia 37 for the coveted P4 position. Mama Hasta and Moki are making a move, narrowing the distance to Nalga 77 and Chieftain Axe by 2.1 seconds. Gary Z. Looks like there's some drama in the race. Who do you think will come out on top despite the setbacks? Kamikaze 38 and Edelbob are swiftly catching up to Jamandi and Tankamenens and 104, reducing the distance between them by 3.1 seconds. Bobardo and Okayoki 3 are making a strong move, advancing to the 14th position as they overtake Koki Beninity and Sabina 27. Mama Hasta Nokia making moves, closing in on Nalga 77 and Chieftain Axe by reducing the gap to 4.1 seconds. Amundsen and Polo Kostanen are making significant gains on Wayne 94 and 1980, reducing the gap by a substantial 527 seconds. Their strategy and speed are really paying off as they reel in their competitors. Hey, welcome back Di Marianu. Glad to have you back in the race car spectating crew. Let's enjoy the show together. Checkered flag automobile dashing. Away! Mama Hasta and Moki are making a strong push, closing in on Nalga 77 and Chieftain Axe by reducing the gap by 5 seconds. Anonymous Ninity 3 and Just Jazik are rapidly gaining on Air 40 and Maya, reducing the gap by 7.3 seconds.
Down. Hey, stop f***ing late now. Say, copy.
Nalga 77 and Chieftain Axe are making a strong push, reducing the gap towards Air 40 and Maya by 8.6 seconds. Anonymous Ninity 3 and Just Jazik are also closing in on Kamikaze 38 and Edelbach, narrowing the difference by 3.2 seconds. The battle for positions is heating up as these drivers showcase their skills on the track. Bobardo and Okayoki 3 are making an impressive charge, reducing the gap to Amundsen and Polo Kostanen by a whopping 530.4 seconds. Amundsen and Polo Kostanen have made a great move, climbing up to 12th place by passing Wayne 94 and Le Croissant 1980. Bobaru and Okayoki 3 are making a strong push towards Wayne 94 and 1980, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. Bobardo and Okayoki 3, showing strong moves, advancing to 13th place by overtaking Waintree 94 and Maikwaswan 1980. Knalga 77 and Chieftain X are making moves, closing in on AR 40 and Maya, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. Hey Tankaman in 704, welcome back to the stream.